Hi, this is Bill Kelly down at Mankas Tapas and Steakhouse here on Mankas Corner. We're in Sassoon Valley, just outside of Fairfield. I'm the head bartender here, and one of the things I do is very seasonally inspired and artisan cocktails. So we take a lot of local seasonal fruits, fresh herbs, fresh homemade ingredients, artisan spirits, and do a wonderful cocktail list. One of the cocktails I'll be making for you today is called Selleck's Tea House, and that's a cocktail that's actually I came up with inspired by pairing with our steaks and ribs that we do here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off with Hooker's House Bourbon. Now, this is a locally made bourbon. It comes out of Sonoma. Do about just under 2 ounces of that. Next, I'm going to get my sweet vermouth. Do a ½ ounce of that. Now I always carefully measure all the ingredients because with artisan cocktails, using a lot of precise measurements, ingredients, anything that alters just by like 1/4 ounce or a little bit off is going to alter the flavor of that cocktail drastically, so I always want to make sure carefully measure everything. I'm going to do a couple dashes of bitters in there to give a little added complexity. I'm going to give it just a little bit of a squeeze of lemon juice just to give it a little bit of acidity. 1/4 ounce of spiced rum, just to give a little spice characteristic. And then I give it about 2/3 of an ounce of fresh brewed black tea. And part of the idea here is that bourbon in and of itself goes really well with meat, with steaks. Black tea has tannins similar to what red wine has, which would typically be paired with red meat or a steak. And so it kind of combines to give that a real nice, bold and slightly tannic effect to pair well with steak. Last thing I'm going to do, add the ice, add the shaker. And a martini glass. And then I'm going to double strain that. And I'm just going to finish that up with a nice little twist of lemon. There you have the Selleck's Tea House. Cheers!